The year is 2025. The global market is a whirlwind of activity. New trends are emerging. Investors need to stay informed to win. From the bustling tech hubs of Asia to the established financial centers of Europe, opportunities are everywhere. But so are challenges. Let's dive in and explore the key trends shaping the global market in 2025. This isn't the time to sit on the sidelines. The global market is dynamic, it's exciting, and it's full of potential for those who dare to seize it. Are you ready? Let's go. The US market remains a powerhouse. It's driven by consumer spending and innovation. Media consumption is changing rapidly. Americans are streaming more content than ever. Cable and satellite TV, they're fading fast. Healthcare is another booming sector. Plasma-derived therapies are in high demand. This is a major growth area for investors. Demand response is also gaining traction. Companies are helping businesses and consumers manage their energy consumption. It's a win-win for the bottom line and the environment. Europe is a fascinating mix of tradition and innovation. Germany continues to be an industrial powerhouse. The UK, despite Brexit, remains a global financial hub. Tech companies are thriving across the continent. From fintech in London to e-commerce in Berlin, there are exciting opportunities. Investors should also keep an eye on renewable energy. Europe is a leader in this sector. Asia is the engine of global growth. China, in particular, is a force to be reckoned with. Its massive population and booming middle class are driving demand for everything from smartphones to luxury goods. The tech sector in Asia is on fire. Optoelectronics, semiconductors, and artificial intelligence are just a few areas where Asian companies are leading the way. The demand response sector is also taking off. As Asian economies grow, so does their need for energy efficiency solutions. Section 5, Currency Currents, Navigating the Exchange Rate. Waters. Currency markets are, well, notoriously volatile. And, 2025 is no different. The US dollar remains the world's reserve currency, but its dominance is being challenged by the euro and the Chinese yuan. Investors need to pay close attention to currency fluctuations. These movements can impact investment returns, both positively and negatively. Hedging strategies can help mitigate currency risk. Section 6, Commodities Outlook. Assessing the supply and demand dynamics. Commodities are the building blocks of the global economy. Oil, gold, copper, and agricultural products are just a few examples. The prices of commodities are influenced by a complex interplay of factors. Supply and demand are key drivers, of course, but geopolitical events, weather patterns, and technological advancements also play a role. Investors need to carefully assess the commodities market. Understanding the factors that drive price movements is essential for making informed investment decisions. Section 7, Investor Sentiment, Gauging the Mood of the Market. Investor sentiment is like the weather. It can change in an instant. One day the market is sunny and optimistic. The next day it's stormy and uncertain. Several factors influence investor sentiment. Economic data, corporate earnings, and geopolitical events are just a few examples. In 2025, investor sentiment is somewhat cautious. The global economy is facing some headwinds. Inflation remains a concern. Interest rates are rising, and the geopolitical landscape is tense. However, there are also reasons for optimism. Technological innovation continues to drive growth. Consumer spending is resilient, and many companies are posting strong earnings. Section 8, Key Opportunities and Challenges for Investors. The global market in 2025 presents a mixed bag for investors. Opportunities abound, but so do challenges. Let's break it down. Opportunities. Technology. The tech sector continues to be a hotbed of innovation. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and cybersecurity are just a few areas with enormous growth potential. Healthcare. The healthcare industry is booming as the global population ages and demand for new treatments increases. Plasma-derived therapies and personalized medicine are two areas to watch. Renewable energy. The transition to a green economy is well underway. Investors can find opportunities in renewable energy generation, energy storage, and energy efficiency technologies. Challenges. Inflation. Rising inflation is eating into corporate profits and consumer purchasing power. Investors need to carefully assess how inflation is impacting different sectors and companies. Interest rates. Central banks around the world are raising interest rates to combat inflation. This is increasing borrowing costs for businesses and consumers, which could slow economic growth. Geopolitical uncertainty. The geopolitical landscape is increasingly fraught. The war in Ukraine, tensions between the US and China and other conflicts are creating uncertainty for businesses and investors. Section 9. Conclusion: charting a course in the dynamic global market. The global market in 2025 is a dynamic and ever-changing landscape. Opportunities abound for those who are willing to do their homework and stay ahead of the curve. But it's not a time for the faint of heart. Investors need to be prepared to weather the storms. Remember, knowledge is power. By staying informed about the latest trends, assessing risks carefully, and seeking out expert advice, investors can position themselves for success in the exciting years ahead.